All right, there's not going to be a starting soon screen for this, but yeah, I was on the wrong stream somehow. I don't know what was going on, but hi, Jason. Welcome in. Sorry about that, guys, on the YouTube side. Um, but yeah, I thought Poppy was like the same as Olipop, and I had asked her, and she was like, I don't know. I don't. She said the one she was drinking was really good. I forget which one she said, but apparently they're kind of different, so I don't know. So I'm like, damn, maybe I should try Poppy now. But I'm gonna give you guys a recap, okay? So previously on Corpse Factory, I did not write this. Being transparent, I did not write this shit. This is just a recap for y'all and for me too, because, you know, I'm a little slow as well and we forget shit around here, okay? So this is so we all know what's going on, okay? So last time, Noriko became even more determined to prove that Corpse Girl isn't just an urban legend. After receiving a new request for Aichi Hanada, she created and sent another fake death photo, and shortly afterward, Aichi was actually found dead. Meanwhile, Noriko met a strange man named Kojiro at the library while her relationship with her best friend Aoi completely fell apart. After Noriko tried to rescue Aoi from the disturbing situation at her maid cafe, Aoi snapped and accused Noriko of constantly trying to play her guardian angel. But Noriko's biggest problem came when she checked the Corpse Girl website and discovered that someone had submitted a death request for her using her own company ID photo. She initially blamed her workplace bully Tomoe until Tomoe made a shocking confession. She was actually the person who requested Akane Suramaki's death as a joke. Now that Akane is really dead, Tomoe is terrified that Corpse Girl actually killed her. That confession cleared Tomoe of requesting Noriko's death, leaving Noriko with absolutely no idea who wants her dead. We're live, Mello. Welcome in. You didn't miss it. And then there's Kojiro. Noriko discovered that he works at a hospital morgue and foolishly asked whether he'd received Aichi's body. Kojiro immediately realized she knew information she shouldn't and asked her directly, "How'd you kill him?" Noriko managed to cover herself by claiming she was simply the person who requested Aichi's death through Corpse Girl's website. For now, Kojiro seems to believe her. So Noriko has someone secretly requesting her death, a best friend who seemingly wants nothing to do with her, and a morgue worker who's getting dangerously close to discovering the truth. And that's where we left off. So we're jumping back in. We are probably playing some TCM afterwards, unless I'm just like feeling weird because my head's been feeling weird. And I think it's because I haven't had my caffeine in like 2 days. Because I don't usually drink ghosts or like sometimes I'll have caffeine on days I don't stream, but I don't usually drink a ghost typically. I try not to. Unless I have to get like some content creation work done behind the scenes and I'm like feeling tired, then I'll do it. But I have a caffeine headache right now. I don't remember how this tastes and I'm scared. Well, actually, it smells kind of good. Let's see. I don't think I've had this. I think this is my first time having this. This is good. It tastes like, I mean, I was gonna say it tastes like mangoes mixed with like candy. But I mean, it is the sour strips rainbow, but I've never had this. I would have remembered this taste. Wow. I don't think I've ever had a ghost flavor that I disliked, actually. Okay, let's jump in, guys. I'll be around more. I got all my upgrades done for the beta. Demomo, 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 Demomo. Alright, let's jump back into this crazy ass game, guys. I told you guys, with our story games, I don't want to wait weeks and weeks and weeks before playing each episode. My goal is to finish this upcoming week. Okay. Oh, you guys can't even hear the game, I don't think. And I don't know why that is. Okay. The game's just like low, kind of. Alright. My alarm erupts with a shrieking. Oh, wait, I gotta do her voice. Every time I gotta do this, it makes me laugh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to put something on my screen. hold on. I gotta put something on my screen. I'm sorry. We're gonna move this text over here. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. I'm gonna do something really quick. Give me a second. How's everybody's Sunday? Did you guys have a good Sunday? I hope you did. I woke up late. I woke up at like 1 something. But that's because I went to bed like, there we go. Look at it. That's so cute. I went to bed at like 5 the night before. Where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put it? Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Wait, I don't like how the edges are though. I'm picky. Okay, I like that better, but where can I put it? I'll put it up here. Happy birthday, Elefante. Look at you. You're special today. You're special every day, but you're extra special today. But yeah, I went to bed at like 5 a.m. Friday leading into Saturday. That's a lie. No, I didn't. I went to bed at like 2 or 3. And then I had to wake up early. So that's why I'm eepy. Low key. I'm kind of awake right now. Oh, that's sweet, Mello. Ella, you got a little birthday wish over in the YouTube chat. No, I didn't go to sleep at 5. I went to sleep at 5 last night. The night before I didn't. Yeah, I'm going to sleep really late. What the fuck did it just do? This is ugly. What the hell? Wait, can I crop it? I hate when shit doesn't listen to me. Where the hell is my game? Oh, there we go. There we go. Whatever, I think I'm gonna just leave it like this. Happy birthday, Elefante. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I don't even know if she's in here still. Y'all are probably gonna be like, damn, we gotta sit here with this on the screen the whole time? Yes. Yes, you do. Y'all will get over it. How about that? I'm putting the chat over here. Y'all go be over here too. Y'all will be right over here underneath it. You make it big, I'll be in the shadows clapping for you with sunglasses on. Oh, congrats on 5K. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Mello. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have to do like a celebratory stream soon, guys. Thank you so much. I haven't done like a formal like announcement about it or anything, but I appreciate it. I do, I do. There we go. There we go. I like that. Wait, can I move it? Can I put it like right here? Like cute in the corner? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. It's not perfect, but it's the thought that counts. She wouldn't do this on her stream for me. She wouldn't even give a fuck. Ooh, it's cute. Okay, y'all are kind of... Hold on now. Y'all kind of up in the way and shit. Need y'all to get the hell up off the screen. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing. I'm just joshing. Wait, can I put her under me? Oh, wait, can I put her here? Oh my gosh, yes. That's so cute. All right, I'm moving y'all up. I don't know. I'm like weird about where stuff should be. I'm sorry. I know this is taking long. I know this is taking so long. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. We'll do that. All right. Her alarm went off. Okay. Hold on. I gotta read every line though. My alarm erupts with a shrieking scream and scares me awake. My eyes don't open immediately, and instead I find myself tossing and turning, trying to bury my face in my pillow. I can't have had more than 2 hours of sleep, and now it's already time to get up and go to work. I wonder if, what's her name? Aoi's gonna start working there. I feel like she is. Don't you move me, I have things to say. That's funny. This tastes like alcohol, but like the good, sweet, fruity kind. Thank you guys for the 3 likes. How the hell am I going to function today? I drag my heavy body from the bed and slide into the pair of slippers resting on the floor. With a yawn and a stretch, I leave my bedroom. I stand in the kitchenette, connected to the living room for a few moments, completely absent-minded. I open the refrigerator and stare blankly at the dismal contents. A small tub of peach yogurt sits on the top shelf, and a half-empty jug of oolong tea rests at the bottom. I grab the yogurt and peel off the lid. Without even fetching a spoon, I simply pour a little into my mouth. I consume about half of the tiny portion and wipe my mouth before throwing the leftovers in the trash can. That'll be enough to spike my energy for the morning. When you normally run on an empty stomach, any amount of calories can work as a pick-me-up. I make a mental note to collect 2 or 3 cans of coffee from the convenience store on my way to work. They should carry me through the rest of the day. Guys, this girl does not eat. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but she does not eat. Like at all. She gets like little things from the convenience store and then everything else is just coffee. And I don't know. That's kind of concerning a little bit that she's not eating. And I think she might have a disorder. That's the vibe that I'm getting, but I don't know. That theme keeps coming up that she's not eating. The rest of the early morning is spent applying makeup and getting dressed. I'm out the door at the same time as every other day. To stop myself from nodding off at my desk, I'm not doing her voice enough. I gotta do that voice. Hold on. I gotta get in my voice bag, guys. I gotta get the laughs out first, though. Hold on. Okay. Bow Wow, why am I not allowed to laugh, bro? You want me to be fucking miserable. You hate me. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Whew. This really takes some, like, woosah to, like, first get into. Okay. I gotta fix my pillow. My pillow's down low. Okay. Okay. I'm ready. To stop myself from nodding off at my desk, I decide to rearrange my personal effects. Having something to focus on is a great way to fight off sleep. Unlike the other employees here, I don't tend to keep too much at my workspace, yet it still manages to feel cluttered somehow. Next to my computer monitor are 3 little figurines that I collected from toy capsule machines. They're a set of anthropomorphic coffee cans that were released as a promotional campaign for my favorite coffee brand. Each figure is about the size of my thumb. They're cute little things, and when you put a coin into the capsule machine, you never know which character you're going to get. So far, I've managed to collect Captain Cafe au Lait, Lieutenant Long Black, and Madame Macchiato. If I remember correctly, there are 2 more I still need to get. But the capsule machines seem to be out of rotation now because they've been replaced with a different series of toys. If I ever want to collect the remaining figures, I'll probably need to buy them online. Oh well, I'm not super invested in having to own all of them. I give each tiny figure a bit of a dusting and set them back up next to my monitor so they're all standing up straight and facing forward. Satisfied that they're tidy, I look to the small tray of drawers that sit on the other side of my monitor. I mainly just store papers and office memos in them. They're not really big enough to hold anything much larger than documents. Wait, hold on. She does what? Okay, I was like, what? I rummage through the drawers and discard a few old notices that aren't relevant anymore. When I'm done, I file away a couple of loose papers that have been fluttering around my desk for the last week. With that complete, I straighten up my keyboard so it's parallel with my mouse pad. I give the keyboard a thorough dusting and then lean back in my chair to admire my work. The desk looks much nicer now. A clean workspace invites a clear state of mind, and so my coworkers would have me believe. Or so my coworkers would have me believe. Maybe I'll buy into that a little bit. Now that I can see the effects for myself, the corner of my eyes catch a glimpse of blonde hair, and I turn to watch Tomoe enter the office. I feel like I'm reading stuff, but not actually intaking what the fuck I'm reading. Okay. She's talking about a clean workspace. Okay. I need to start like actually paying attention to what the hell I'm reading. Right now I'm like zoned out reading. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but that's what I'm doing, and I need to stop because I'm not about to be going back over and over again. She nods at Shinya as she walks by his desk and continues nonchalantly toward her own workspace. Since her desk is in my line of sight, I have the perfect vantage point to watch her put her belongings down and take a seat. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was about to say, why is she getting excited? I forgot about the picture. Why the fuck would you leave that picture of you there if you know she's not the one that requested your death? I forgot she did that. Oh my god, Noriko's pissing me off. I feel a sudden stirring of excitement as she sits down. It's almost as if I'm anticipating something to happen. Was something supposed to happen with Tomoe today? Have I forgotten something important? Yes, bitch. My tired mind can't really focus on those thoughts. I try to ignore the mild surge of adrenaline that started pulsing through me when she took her seat. I distract myself by starting up my computer and looking over at the list of today's tasks, and she's probably about to start screaming. It looks as though I need to correct a few entries I uploaded to the company server yesterday. In my previously distracted state, it's possible I made a few typographical errors. That's fair enough. I'll get to work on correcting the data. I open up a few programs and listen to the whirring of my computer tower nearly drowned out in the clamor of the office environment. The next sound I hear eclipses the noise of the computer and the office completely and absolutely. Yeah, she's probably fucking screaming her head off because you left a photoshopped photo of your corpse in her fucking desk. And we're probably about to hear it if it's voice acted, so it might be loud. Brace yourselves, guys. A terrified shriek slices through the air like a knife, leaving a deathly ringing silence in its wake. I scramble to my feet purely out of instinct, scanning for the source of the scream. I don't have to look very far before my eyes fall upon a distressed Tomoe kneeling on the floor and clutching her face. She's on the ground next to her desk, staring down unblinkingly, her fingers white from the strain of clawing at her own head. In the sudden chaos of people rushing to her side, I somehow manage to notice that one of the drawers on her desk is wide open. An open drawer? As tired and exhausted as I am, the significance of the open drawer isn't lost on me. I immediately realized why my body subconsciously felt excited when Tomoe came into the office this morning. I left something in her desk drawer, something I wanted her to find. Yesterday's obsession with discovering the identity of the one who requested my death caused me to forget my rebellious strike against Tomoe. I left something in her drawer yesterday, thinking she was the one who submitted my photo to the website. Then she didn't come into work, and it completely slipped my mind. After she confessed to requesting Akane Suramaki's death, I erased my suspicion of her being the one who targeted me, and I didn't remove the item from her drawer. I'm in deep, deep shit now. You better reach in there and grab that shit. Before I can even lurch forward from behind my desk, Tomoe turns her head to face me. Her cold, grim eyes lock onto mine, refusing to let go. A trickle of crimson blood seeps from her scalp where her fingernails pierce her skin during her panicked scream. That's crazy. Swallowing my nervousness, I break eye contact with her and stare down at the flat object that was the focus of her outcry. It's a familiar photograph, a printed image on glossy paper, traditional, old school, and just as effective as I had hoped. Though I can't make out all the detail from this distance, the composition of the photo doesn't elude my memory. It depicts my very own corpse, toppled backward over a tombstone. A bloody slash traces across my neck, a laceration lines my stomach, and a knife protrudes from my breast. My black hair is a tangled mess, my dark eyeliner smeared and smudged. The grimace on my face is the unmistakable mask of death. Noriko Kurosawa, stoic and unflinching in death. Noriko Kurosawa, dead atop a random tombstone in some nameless cemetery. A bizarre yet untimely, unremarkable way to die. It suits me perfectly. I'm proud of the work that went into this photo. The objective was to punish Tomoe for requesting my death, to create a work of art so horrific that she would beg for forgiveness when she found me still breathing. But the scene playing out before me is unlike anything I had imagined. Tomoe's face is scrunched up with hatred, the veins in her forehead threatening to burst and shower the office with sanguine gore at any given second. Hi Nocturne, welcome in. Whether or not she thinks this is some sick prank is beyond my knowledge. All I can decipher from her expression is that she is likely to strangle me given the opportunity. But perhaps I'm jumping ahead of myself. Why do I automatically assume that she believes I'm guilty of putting the photo in her drawer? I mean, aren't I the victim in the image? Perhaps she actually...
Who the fuck is responsible for this?
She howls like a wounded animal, a battered and beaten pup backed into a corner. Clutching the photo, now torn from her bloodied fingernails, she stands and plants her feet firmly on the floor, steadfast, stern, resolute, a bulwark of immovable fury. Yeah, Nocturne, Noriko forgot that she left that photo of her own corpse in Tomoe's drawer, like a dumbass. So now Tomoe's having a freaking panic attack and scratching at her forehead and her scalp and shit and making herself bleed and freaking out and shit. All eyes are upon her. The bleached blonde gal girl with an antagonizing attitude is the center of attention in the office.
This photo is disgusting! Absolutely sick! Who made it?
From the confused and puzzled faces of the 20 or so employees huddled around, it's obvious that no one really knows what Tomoe is talking about. The photo is small, and with her clutching it tightly and waving it around frantically, it's impossible for anyone to make out the detail. I'm bold enough to assume that no one else has managed to properly glimpse it yet, and maybe I can prevent our coworkers from getting a closer look if I act fast. I dart out from behind my desk and approach Tomoe.
Let me see.
Tomoe aggressively thrusts the photo toward me. I take a cursory look at it and gasp loudly to add credibility to my acting. Adopting a fake countenance of shock, I grab Tomoe by the shoulder and pull her close to me. I bow my head against hers so we stand intimately in the middle of the crowd, forehead to forehead, our eyes fixated on one another. I hope my beating heart isn't loud enough for Tomoe to notice as we stand against each other. I whisper softly, my pulse quickening as I try to make my words sound urgent and confident, rather than broken and anxious.
Come with me. I need to talk to you.
Tomoe tenses and stiffens, but she murmurs something that sounds like an agreement. I pull away from her and grab her wrist to lead her out of the office. We exit from the throng of onlookers, scratching their heads, and dart toward the elevator. Shinya says nothing as we pass him. He just looks on with a pale face. Somebody go report that and say she had a damn breakdown. Then both of y'all gonna get in trouble. The elevator ride down is silent and awkward, but eventually the doors open to reveal the ground floor lobby. I wonder what she's gonna say to her. We weave between the scattered couches and sculptures, making a frantic dash for the exit. Is that... Jason said, "What was that?" I heard yelling and screaming, and I'm afraid it's a ghost frog or a big monster. It was Tomoe screaming. Jason, please. A ghost frog. Oh, shit. A ghost frog is hilarious. That was Tomoe that was screaming. Oh, Jason, that's funny. I'm gonna call her Ghost Frog now. We finally emerge outside into the brisk morning air, trying hard to catch my breath. I notice that Tomoe isn't nearly as exhausted as I am. I want to chalk up my wheezing condition to a lack of sleep, but I know that's just an excuse for my poor physical fitness. Tomoe is still holding the photo in her hand. She looks at it once more in disgust, then faces me with one hand on her
You want
hip.
to tell me what the fuck this is?
The ghost frog speaks. Oh my gosh. Not you adding it as a quote. I'm fucking crying. That's funny.
Look, it's difficult to explain, but I'll try my best.
Noriko, you better not say no dumb shit that incriminates you or like makes this a bigger deal than it needs to be. But I have a feeling that she's about to do that. I hope not, though.
I want to find out who planted this in my drawer. And look at this.
She thrusts the photo at me once again. She uses the point of her thumb to indicate the timestamp printed at the bottom of the image.
It's got yesterday's date on it. A photo of your dead body, as if you've already been killed. But here you stand.
Bro, the way they spell this kills me. Sure enough, the photo bears yesterday's date. The time states 9:06 p.m. I marked it as such when I was under the belief that Tomoe would find it yesterday morning. I wanted her to anxiously wait out the day until my death accompanied the rising moon. Since that didn't go down the way I planned, the confusion on Tomoe's face now is
I
self-explanatory.
just can't believe that corpse girl wants you dead.
What did she say?
Huh?
This is just like what happened to Akane Tsurumaki when I requested her death. The police found a photo of her own dead body on her phone when they investigated how she died.
Oh, that's news. We never heard about that. What? Is this public knowledge? How did I not know this?
And now you've got a similar photo. Does that mean Corpse Girl is trying to kill ya? But it doesn't make sense. It's already past the time it says here. And why was the photo in my desk drawer? What do I gotta do with it?
I'm still reeling from the information about Akane Tsurumaki. The police discovered the corpse photo on her phone. Tomoe, you shouldn't have told her this. This bitch is about to have an orgasm. Y'all know she gets hella excited when she knows that she has something to do with people dying. Of course they did. Of course they would investigate her phone. It was foolish of me to assume the photo wouldn't come to light. Tomoe grits her teeth and tenderly touches a finger to the bloody cut on her scalp, the place her fingernail slashed in anguish. She looks at her fingertip in revulsion and sighs.
Look, maybe it's my fault that Akane Tsurumaki ended up down the well. Maybe it's not. The least I can do is make sure that the fucking corpse girl doesn't come to get you as well.
I love how she sounds like super like Californian Valley girl. But when she says the names, she says them with like the perfect accent that they're supposed to be pronounced in.
You ain't my friend or nothing, but sluts gotta stick it out together, right? I don't want another cold bitch on my conscience.
Sluts gotta stick it out together. I don't know if I've ever heard that one. Heard girls gotta stick together. Bitches gotta stick together. You know. Sisters gotta stick together. Stuff like that, but I've never heard it worded quite like this before. This is new to me. I feel like these are the most touching words Tomoe can string together. I'm somewhat flattered that she wants to protect me.
Tomoe, you don't have to do anything.
What if she's like, I'm not gonna do anything, I was just saying.
Yeah, I kinda do, you know? You comforted me a little when I came to you about the dead skank. Made me feel like I wasn't totally to blame, yeah?
Okay, maybe Tomoe. I think I'm thinking of like, who's somebody in a game that we've played that will like show a little bit of like their sensitive side, and then when it's like pointed out, they're like, no, that's not what I meant. I kind of thought maybe she would be like that, but I think she genuinely like, I don't know. She threw me off when she was fighting Noriko that one day. But maybe that was just her being insecure over Shinya, of all people. Y'all see my face? Of all people? Yeah, like, I didn't expect her to really lean into the sensitive side. Aw. Well, I feel she should say sorry, though, for what she did to Noriko that one day, to be honest.
You might not be as much of a psycho as I thought. Might be a heart beating behind that flat chest.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Unexpectedly, the brash and brazen girl beams at me
I'm
brightly.
putting you under 24-hour surveillance. Corpse Girl's gonna have to crack my skull open before she goes sticking her fingers into yours.
Tomoe, really, that's not necessary.
I can't figure out a way to convey that I'm not actually in any danger. Well, immediate danger at any rate. It's true that there is someone out there who wants me dead badly enough to have requested it through the website. But as far as the threat of Corpse Girl coming to get me goes, I'm perfectly safe. I resigned myself to simply staring blankly at Tomoe, the girl I had so much disdain for. I know I should choose my next words carefully. Tomoe is prone to violent outbursts at even the best of times. Oh, fuck. Why? Why do they give the choice to me, of all people? They love springing this on me randomly when I least expect it. I'm not ready. And I'm indecisive as hell, so this is like, why? I don't need you to protect me. Fuck off. Thanks, but I'll be fine on my own. I'd feel better with you looking after me. I kind of want to say the last one. Low-key. You guys in the chat, let me know what you think we should say. I kind of want to say the last one because I want to see what Tomoe does. But I'm also scared that if she looks after us, then she might like want to stay over or something, and then she'll see some stuff she's not supposed to see. So I don't know. But honestly, we could get her in trouble too. She requested Akane's death, so bitch, you complicit. You an accomplice. How about that? I'm not gonna say the first one, even though I could say the first one, but I'm not gonna do that. Noriko should have fought back, honestly. That's low-key her fault too. She should have threw some punches back. She sat there and just let her beat her up, so I can't be fully mad at Tomoe. You think I should say thanks, I'll be fine on my own? I feel like she's gonna take offense to that. Why do you think we should say that, Jason? Nocturne, what do you think? I was thinking, I feel like the most practical, like, normal choice would be the middle one. But I also feel like she's gonna take offense to that. Not that I really give a fuck if she takes offense, but I kind of want to see what'll happen if I do the third one. And what if somebody really is trying to hurt us? Right now, it may seem that way, but we know somebody also wants us dead, too. That's what I was thinking. Maybe having her on our side could come in handy. You think she's gonna get, who, like, in trouble herself or get us in trouble? I'd rather get in trouble with somebody else than to get in trouble alone. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's exploit the rare show of support. She might be able to save our ass.
I'd feel better with you looking after me.
This is about to be crazy.
You're damn right. Ain't no one gonna protect you as good as me.
Girl, are you sure? I don't think so. Tomoe reaches forward and ruffles my hair in a tomboyish manner. I grimace and bear it until she's satisfied and retracts her arm with a laugh.
Nah, what are we gonna do? I don't totally believe this corpse girl person really exists, but still.
I feel like she's gonna find out some shit, guys.
Something or other killed Akane Tsurumaki. Pretty sure it wasn't suicide, what with the photo and all. Since you got one of them photos too, I reckon someone's out to get ya.
Yeah, about that.
How about we hunker down at my place after work? Gal's night in, right?
Okay, so at her house, okay.
If someone tries to break down the door to get to you, I'll show 'em what's what.
She's really insistent. I almost can't believe this is the same girl that slapped me across the face last week. I feel like she slapped you a few times and you didn't do shit back, Noriko, which is kind of embarrassing, but I digress. I feel like we could almost be friends at this rate, but what happens when she finds out I'm not actually in any danger? Will she think I used her, betrayed her? What if she finds out that I'm Corpse Girl? That would probably be the trigger that provokes her into slashing my throat herself. How would she find out, though? If you just shut the fuck up, she's not gonna find anything out. Tired as I am and feeling weak of will, I simply nod.
Sure. Let's go to your place after work.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's what's up! We'll do a snack run, okay? Gotta have chocolate and cake on a night like this.
Oh my gosh. Why are these girls so glamorous? They really are. Especially her. All of a sudden, she freezes and stares intently into my eyes.
Shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to...
It's fine. Snacks sound good.
Wait, what'd she say? Gotta have chocolate and cake on a... Oh, because... Is she saying that because she knows Noriko barely eats?
Hey, don't feel pressured to eat, okay? I got a big appetite, so nothing will go to waste.
She grins, looking proud of herself. My expression softens somewhat. Somehow, Tomoe is displaying the minimum amount of human decency, and yet it's very touching. We've somehow broken down a wall between us and removed the animosity that has hung in the air since the day we met. Suddenly, she reaches out her hand, the photograph held gently between her fingers.
Here. Better you have it than me.
Looking down at the photo, it's pretty clear that it's me in the image. I suppose it'd be best to delete this evidence. I shred the photo carefully, making sure to completely destroy any of my defining features in the image. With the photo completely ripped beyond recognition, I toss it in a nearby bin. Tomoe smiles at me and we enter the office building side by side. What if they go back in the office and one of the managers is like, okay, y'all been gone long enough, you had an outburst in the office, y'all both fired. Don't come back. I wonder what Shinya is gonna do. Oh, we're already at her house. Oh, okay, look at her place. Her place looks like a... I don't know, it kind of looks like a beach hotel or something. Like a beach house vibe. Tomoe's apartment is not at all like I expected it would be. For starters, it's not an absolute trash heap like it always was in my mind's eye. I didn't get that vibe from her at all. The place is nice, fairly modern, and probably not that cheap. Yeah, that's more like what I would expect from her. I wouldn't expect her to live in a trashy place. She lives on the outskirts of Shinjuku, so she's a lot closer to the office than I am. That probably explains why she's usually so punctual despite her terrible work ethic. From what I can gather from my first impression, she lives alone. A few photo frames near the entrance feature some family members, including a younger brother and sister. It's funny because she doesn't seem like the older sister type to me. The personal effects decorating the apartment aren't cheap and tacky, much to my surprise. I immediately get the feeling that she earns more money than I do, even though we have the same job, though how could that be? We're both simple data entry temps. We'd surely be on the same contract and the same salary. Okay, bro, I feel like people think that like whatever your job is, that's like your only source of income. And I don't know why people think that. Just because you work a specific job, that's your normal job, that doesn't mean that's the only place you get money from. I'm speaking from experience because somebody tried that on me recently. And I was like, you don't even know how much I make, and this is not my only source of income. Which, I mean, I feel like that should be self-explanatory, but I digress. I suppose she's a little bit older than me. Maybe she had a well-paying job before starting work at Temujin. Or maybe that's not her only job. Or maybe she has a side job. Thank you. Either way, there's no way she could afford to live here on the same salary as me. Or maybe she's spoiled as fuck and her parents pay for all this. Like, you don't know.
So, would you like a cup of tea? I've got oolong, green, barley, hojicha.
I mean, she looks like she she doesn't look like somebody that doesn't have money. Like, she looks like she has money based on what the way she's like dressed and shit. All that shit she wearing and her hair and the way her hair is dyed and like her makeup and stuff. She looks like she has something. Yup, I agree, Nocturne. I agree.
So many to choose from. I didn't take you as much of a tea drinker.
That's another thing. People have stocks, like you just don't know.
Well, of course I am. It's tradition, you know. Tradition's real important.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so. Hojicha for me, please.
Sure. Coming right up.
As Tomoe busies herself in the kitchen nook, I continue scanning the apartment. A fairly large TV sits atop a sleek cabinet against one wall of the living area. A comfortable-looking sofa fills most of the room but gives way to a small kotatsu in the corner. What is that, guys? What is kotatsu? What is that? Oh, never mind. During winter, a kotatsu is a very valuable piece of furniture. It's a small, low table with a blanket to cover your legs. Underneath is a tiny space heater designed to warm up the enclosed area. Oh, so it's like an ottoman, but with a heater? Oh my gosh, I want one. Oh my gosh, please. Wait, I'm gonna look that up, guys. That sounds like a vibe. That totally sounds like a vibe, everybody. Kotatsu. Let me see. Oh, those are the... I thought you eat at these tables. So they're not just for eating. I see people sleeping under them. I see people using their computer at them. Oh my gosh, that's such a vibe.
I like your kotatsu. I can't even fit one in my
Yeah,
apartment.
they're kind of big.
Oh, yeah. They're great, right? Dad actually made that one for me.
Your dad made it?
I look closely at it. I don't know much about woodwork, but the whole thing looks very solid and well made. Even the blanket spread underneath the table surface is pleasing.
It's probably not cold enough to flick the heater on, but feel free to sit down there if you like.
No, that's okay. I'm warm enough.
A memory of my childhood flickers at the edges of my mind like a moth dancing around a flame. Sitting at a kotatsu as a child with a warm cup of cocoa and my big sister reading a book aloud to me. I shake my head. That was too long ago to even attempt to remember clearly, and the past never really mattered much to me anyway. Tomoe has finished pouring tea, so she sits 2 ceramic mugs atop the coffee table and calls out to me. She could have chose anything, but y'all chose tea.
Tea's up!
Just
Thank
disgusting,
you.
bro. I don't know how y'all drink that shit. Wait, this is cute.
So,
Damn, I wanted it before that. I was trying to get a fucking, what is it called? Screenshot. I wanted
we
it
gotta
before
protect
this
you from
shit popped
Corpse
up.
Girl, right?
Oh, there we go. Ooh, this is like thumbnail territory. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, this is cute. I like that they're getting along. I'm still mad at Noriko for not beating her ass back, though. I simply
Hey,
nod.
wait a minute. If you got one of them photos, that means someone requested your death, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, not necessarily, because she could have just made the photo and put it in her desk because she is Corpse Girl, but yeah, somebody did request her shit, actually. Hi, Steph. I just thought about the post you posted. Of the first time chatter.
This whole time, I've been thinking it's Corpse Girl that wants you dead. But that ain't right. It means that someone else just asked Corpse Girl to put you in the ground.
Did you like ban the person, or what did they say afterwards? I might not have banned somebody if they said that. That probably would have made me laugh.
Yeah, that's what I figure.
She's not wrong. While Corpse Girl isn't actually after me, it's true that there's somebody who requested my death.
Huh. So who do you think it is? Who wants you dead?
They just came in, said that, and was quiet? Do you think it's somebody that actually knows you, Seth? Like, could it be somebody who was trying to be funny from, like, high school or wherever?
Well, honestly, at first I thought it was you.
Yeah, I mean, last week I might have been tempted to chuck your photo on the website, but nah.
But nah, girl. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. She's not wrong. Corpse Girl isn't actually after me. It's true that there's somebody who...
You work right near me in the office. If you ended up dead, someone would trace it back to me, you know?
That's the only reason you wouldn't request her death. Doomed who? I have no idea, but I never done that, especially... Yeah, no, I got you. I didn't think so. But I was just wondering if it was somebody, like, trying to be funny from, like, high school or whatever, you know? That's crazy that you came back to that. Oh, that's what that means? But why would it be doomed? Is that like a tragic ending type of Yuri? Don't even really talk to anybody really from high school. Wow, I feel that. They could still find your stuff though, right? I guess because of the name of the game. Oh. I mean, I don't think this is Yuri here. At least not yet. Because black-haired girl Noriko, she likes this other girl named Aoi, which personally I don't understand why she likes her. There's a list of reasons I could name as to why I don't understand, but I'll keep that to myself.
I dobbed in Akane Tsurumaki because she worked way upstairs. And we never talked, save one time when I found out she's a total skank.
Oh? So you did speak to her once? What was she like?
Fucking slut, that one. We met in the lobby. I was on one of them couches doing my makeup because I was in early one morning. She walks past me, gives me one of them looks all those snooty rich people give ya. You know the type, like, I'm better than ya and I know it.
I'm better than ya and I know it. Hell yeah.
But you know what she said to me?
What did she say?
She says this. Honey, please wait for your clients outside the building.
What?
Huh? What did she mean?
Ugh, don't you get it? She was implying that I'm a hooker or something. Just by looking at me, she decided I didn't belong in the office building.
That's what she was saying? I thought she was trying to be, like, smart and be like, you know, since you're a temp, like, wait for your clients outside the building. Don't wait for them in here because you're a temp worker. She meant something completely different. Wow. That's crazy. Wait for your clients outside the office. Hi, Brian. Welcome in.
Ah.
It really pissed me off. I'm sick of people judging me like that. Yeah, I look different from y'all, but so what? I got my own style, so just fuck off.
Fuck off. She doesn't give me hooker vibes at all. I mean, she shows cleavage and stuff, but she doesn't give me those vibes at all. Like, she just gives me like super girly, like, likes to be kind of like dressed kind of sexy, but like also very like cute. I don't know how to explain it, but she doesn't give me like hooker, like on the corner. That's not the vibe I get from her.
So you're not a hooker?
Noriko, why would you say that? Why would you? Why would you say that?
Bitch. You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
Why the fuck would you say that? She go slap your ass again, then you gonna be mad about it. I can't help but laugh along with her. I guess she was just like joking around though. I don't know if I would joke around though, unless you go be ready to fight back this time.
Sorry, I was just kidding.
Yeah, I know. You're not so bad, Noriko Kurosawa.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself, Tomoe Watanabe.
Every time I see her last name, I be feeling like it says wannabe. We share another laugh, and I feel my tense, guarded persona slowly slipping away. This girl, this person, why is that? Oh, maybe. No, I don't understand. I've noticed, I don't know if you guys have picked up on this, but girl is literally always bolded in this game, and I don't know if there's a reason for that. This person that I detested just days ago, did I have her all wrong? We clashed countless times while working together, but now we're suddenly becoming closer. I don't think you had her wrong. I think she was being an asshole, but she still beat your ass. You should have fought back. I had her wrong too, but I was just going off of what I was seeing. Why is that? It's almost as though some sort of maternal instinct kicked into gear inside Tomoe, and she feels the urge to keep me safe. Maybe she's pregnant. Just kidding. Is it guilt over Akane Suramaki's death? Is it because she's happier overall now that she has a boyfriend? Does dating Shinya make her less pissed off at the world and less eager to lash out? Are they still together? Because I feel like they didn't really talk. I feel like he didn't even help her today when she freaked out. I don't know the answer, but I'm glad we've been able to set aside our differences.
Right. Now we've got some tea. Why don't we watch some trashy TV?
It's not exactly my preferred way to spend an evening, but Tomoe has welcomed me into her home. We've all but buried the hatchet. Girl, that's the best way to spend your night sometimes. Especially with somebody interesting. I feel like Tomoe is an interesting person. It's only fair that I extend a hand of friendship as well.
Trashy TV sounds great. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, we're about to watch Bad Girls Club. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomoe cheers and picks up the television remote with a quick flick of her wrist. Hell yeah. June 3rd, Wednesday morning. Another dull morning in the office. The chatter of people talking on the phone, the humming of the air conditioner, the tapping of fingers against keyboards. If I didn't have music to drown out the white noise, I'd probably go mad from being exposed to it every day. I don't know how everyone else deals with it. Thanks to a good night's rest, I've been able to work diligently so far. I've completed a few tasks already, but there's still a lot more work to do. As I continue to pulverize my keyboard with thin, brittle fingers, I look out over the office floor to see who's around. Thin, brittle fingers? Girl, if you don't start fucking eating. Noriko is at her house. But I see what you mean. So you're not a hooker? Okay, you're gonna have to leave, girl. Or maybe I should leave. Brian, why do you always have to come in and show that damn quote? Shinya sits at his desk, his expression scrunched up in concentration, and he absent-mindedly scratches his face with the blunt end of a pen. Turning my gaze, I observe the back of Tomoe's head as she works attentively at her computer. She hasn't said anything to me since we arrived at the office this morning. Because I now know that she's not the one who requested my death, I feel more at ease around her. And with the photo of my own corpse destroyed, I can put yesterday's unplanned events behind me. I need to be more careful in the future. Forgetting that I planted a photo like that in Tomoe's desk drawer was an oversight I can't afford to repeat. I need to be clever, calculated, cunning. Corpse Girl's ambitions require me to be at peak performance at all times. I can't go messing up like that again. You don't know why? What's it called? Oh, I didn't even see that you guys said that. Okay, so Nocturne says sassy and flirty type. Exactly. Like, she dresses in a flirty manner, I would say, yeah. Gyaru. Let me look that up. Gyaru. Japanese fashion subculture that emerged in the 70s and peaked in the 90s and 2000s. Derived from the English word gal. That is what it is, because she calls her gal girl. That's what Noriko calls her, so yeah. Oh yeah, this is like spot on. It kind of looks like coquette fashion a little bit. Yeah, that's the vibe I get from her. Oh, wow. Those are some interesting pics. Okay. Hell yeah. I think that's definitely what they're going for with her. Maybe not to that extent, because some of the Google photos look, it's like crazy. I'm lucky no one else was dragged into the whole mess. Imagine if I did something so stupid when trying to kill a real victim. I would have ruined the entire operation. Taking a deep breath, I clap my cheeks softly with both hands. From now on, I'm going to truly focus when carrying out my plans. All I need to do is wait for the next victim to come through the website. I'm ready for it. Finding out the identity of whoever requested my own death shouldn't be my top priority. I'm immune to Corpse Girl's wrath, of course, so unless someone decides to come at me with a knife, I'm perfectly safe. I'll check the website request this evening as soon as I get home. It's too risky to try and access it while at work. With newfound resolve, I nod to myself and look ahead to the end of the day. I done already told y'all who I feel like requested her death, but we'll see. The flickering notification on my laptop screen prompts a wicked grin to split my face in two. One new request. I don't waste any time before opening up the details of the request. My heart begins to pound and I feel the welcome rush of adrenaline flooding through my body. Request details. Oh shit. Today, 10:55 a.m. Victim's phone. Downloading image attachment. Okay, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Like, I was saying when they submit photos, they all look like headshots. Like, this is the kind of photo that I would expect people to submit. Like, this looks like a normal photo. My eyes widen at the sight of the uploaded photo. Two people, two identical women. Oh, shit. Better not get the wrong one. Twins? Identical twins at that. The woman on the left is circled in red. She's obviously the requested victim, but without knowing them personally, it's impossible to distinguish between the two. They both have the same stunning features, lustrous hair, and contagious smiles. This truly is an interesting request. I immediately jump to the conclusion that one twin wants the other dead. That's terrible if that's the case. That's not the only possibility, but I'd like to think it's the case. Makes it exciting. This type of request only serves to reinforce my resolve. I can't wait to start gouging out the victim's eyes. She will leave behind a truly beautiful corpse. As I wait for my secret weapon, the database of the deceased, to load up, my phone tingles beside me on the couch. It's a noise message from none other than Kojiro. Oh god. Sibling rivalry gone way too far, right? That's always sad to me, like when there's twins and one of them passes away. Like, I don't know. It's just sad. It's sad when anybody passes away, but you get what I'm saying. Like you came into the world with there being two of you and now there's just one. Like, I don't know. It's just sad, y'all, okay? Gosh. I know you're not saying they look like Miyu. You said they both look like Miyu? Don't lie again! Tomoe looks like Miyu. Hey, you there? About last time. How you guys feeling about this dude? How we feeling about him, chat? Y'all think he's a weirdo, or y'all think he has like well-meaning intentions, or what? I personally think he's a weirdo, but that's just me. Hi. Hey, that guy, Aichi Hanada, gone today. Is that so? Where did he go? Cremated. Family didn't collect him. Bro, stop. Oh my gosh, I forgot he does that. Stop it. Stop randomly capitalizing the second letter in the word. You're trying to be cool, and it's cringe. Limited space, you know how it is. I don't quite know why Kojiro decided to tell me this. I suppose he still thinks I requested Aichi's death, so... I see. More names? What? Want me to look up more names? Corpse Girl's victims? Sorry, I don't have any more names for you. Shame. Tell me if you request more deaths. Oh, and do you know her identity? Who, Corpse Girl? Yes. No, sorry, I don't know who she is. Okay, is it you? Geez, are we back to this again? No, it's not me. I'm not as clever as all that. Okay, how does she kill? I'm not sure. Okay. What do you know? LOL. All I know is that the victim receives a photo of their own corpse before they die. Everyone knows that. My dog knows that. It's her calling card. You had a request fulfilled. Tell me more. I don't know what else to tell you. Lame. Okay. By the way, I saw the photo. What photo? Aichi Hanada, phone on his phone. Photo on his phone, the calling card. Huh? How did Kojiro see it? Sure, he deals with dead bodies, but surely personal possessions are removed from the deceased before they enter the morgue. I need to play it cool here and not invite any more suspicion of myself. Are you talking about the photo that Corpse Girl supposedly sends her victims? Yes. Funny thing, was definitely the guy, but photo didn't match cause of death. The photo didn't match the cause of death. I remember crafting Aichi Hanada's photo, of course. It wasn't all that long ago. I used a base image of a corpse with dismembered legs hanging over a power line. It was a memorable image after all. It made a fearsome sight, but it's not something that could be easily replicated by suicide or by murder for that matter. So I never really expected Aichi to wind up looking like the photo. From what I read in the obituary, he died in a traffic accident. He must have been driving or he was a pedestrian. Either way, it was likely a collision with a vehicle. For starters, Cadaver still has both legs. No legs in the photo. Did you know that? No, I didn't know. I haven't seen the photo you're talking about. You haven't? Interesting. So Corpse Girl doesn't share with the requester. Hang on. Okay. So only the victim sees the photo. Here. Kojiro shares a photo in the chat. Sure enough, it's a snapshot of the corpse photo I produced for Aichi Hanada. That's so crazy. It doesn't even show his face, and he thought that it was him? Or was supposed to think it was him? What the hell? He must have copied it from the victim's phone. Is it cadaver or cadaver? The photo from Corpse Girl. Compared to this. Another photo is shared in the chat. This one I haven't seen before. Why are you sharing? Okay, he's weird. It's Aichi Hanada's true corpse, sprawled forward in the driver's seat of a wrecked car. Seeing a genuine corpse photo doesn't come as much of a surprise to me. After all, I've spent countless hours trawling through the database of the deceased. I've seen more than my fair share of destroyed lives. There's not too much blood in this photo. It's kind of lame compared to the gorgeous rendition of his death that I lovingly crafted. It's still not entirely evident what led to Aichi's car collision. This very well could have been a genuine accident. Is that day or da? Day? Da? I need more details on the middle part. Dab. Okay, cadaver. For my own ego, what if I read that and I said, oh, day as in Dabe. Got it. Would you have been like, damn, this bitch kind of slow? Is that what you would have thought, Nocturne? For my own ego, I have to at least pretend that Corpse Girl had a hand in it. Thoughts? The real death doesn't match Corpse Girl's photo at all. Why do you think that is? I feel pretty clever and manipulative by putting the question on Kojiro. I want to lessen the suspicion of my true involvement as much as possible. You're asking me? Well, some theories. Corpse Girl's photo is a scare tactic, nothing more, but don't know where photo comes from. She convinces the victim to kill themselves. What the hell? How could this very first theory be right on the money? Just who is this guy? Is he stalking me or something? Does he actually know the truth? Second theory, Corpse Girl comes after victims, but a genuine accident happened first. Aichi Hanada died before she got to him. His second theory is off the mark, but I can see why he came to that conclusion. Regardless, this is the theory I want him to believe. I think the second theory is most likely. Why would someone kill themselves from seeing a photo? Doubting my own methods like this leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Not that simple. Photo is personal and time-stamped. Adds urgency, realism. Could be effective, especially in someone anxious or gullible. That's kind, Nocturne, but you know damn well. You know damn well I would have been slow if I said that shit. He's right, of course, although causing death in this manner was never my intention when I first started Corpse Girl's website. It's a possibility that did occur to me when Rory Hatano died. You're eating meat and vegetable soup? Aw. Is it good? Is it good? Wait a minute, how did you even get these 2 photos? LOL, now she asks. Police on scene like to share. More morbid, the better. Dead guy with corpse photo on his phone fits the bill. They sent me both photos. We played spot the difference. Disgusting. I never knew the police could be so disrespectful to the dead. While I can't really talk at the very least, I'm not in that line of work. Anyway, coffee? Huh? Get coffee with me. Yes or no? Unbelievable. This guy wants to meet up and grab coffee? Has this conversation really given him the feeling that I'm interested in him? Does he think we've bonded over a discussion of dead bodies? I'm about to tell him no, but some part of me hesitates and halts my fingers. Kojiro has connections, the morgue, the police. It's not inconceivable that he might be a useful tool in the future. At this stage, I'm about 80% sure he doesn't know my true identity. It might be safe to meet up with him. On the other hand, I get the impression that even if he knew who I really am, he'd only be impressed. It's a gamble. It could be beneficial or it could lead to me being caught out. I might even get arrested for my involvement in 3 deaths. Though, is what I'm doing really illegal? I'm not so sure, but I don't think a jury would take my side. That's why I have to err on the side of caution at all times. Kojiro. Okay, let's meet. I type the words and hit send before I have any more second thoughts. It might be a fatal mistake, but if I'm clever enough, I can wrap him around my finger and utilize his connections. Cool. Message you tomorrow. Bye. Kojiro's status immediately changes to offline. I rest my phone on the couch and look back to the laptop screen in front of me. The smiling, beautiful faces of 2 identical women stare back at me. That's right, I was about to start working on this most interesting request. I still have plenty of time before I need to get to sleep. With this thought in mind, I set about my task in high spirits. Man, oh man. It's okay, baby. June 4th, Thursday afternoon. This picture's pretty. Nice, Jason. I'm glad you're enjoying it. The tiny balcony jutting out from the side of my apartment is nothing like it was advertised in the real estate listing. When I first saw the misleading photos, I thought it would be spacious and bright, an open-air hideaway that I could use to get some fresh air and improve my health. I wanted to set up a tiny garden and grow some plants. Nothing that would require a lot of work, but something that would occupy, or could occupy my spare time. In reality, the balcony is a depressing amalgamation of steel and concrete that saps away any desire to stand upon it. It rests in the eternal shadow of the surrounding buildings and manages to catch the sun's rays for about 4 minutes every day. It's an understatement to say I was disappointed when I first ventured upon it for the first time. I suppose if nothing else, it's a good vantage point for looking out over the city, but that's the only positive thing I have to say about it. As I stand here with my back against the railing, calmly sipping a lukewarm mug of green tea, I breathe a heavy sigh. I should be at the office. I should be tapping away at my keyboard, getting through the backlog of work that has accumulated this week. Instead, I'm here at home, tired and strained and wearing thin at the seams. So she's supposed to be at work. I called in sick this morning. I don't know if my supervisor bought the lie, but he did tell me to stay home and feel better, so that's what I've been trying to do. It's my own fault I feel this way. It's my own fault that I stayed up until 4 a.m. again. I know that a lack of sleep exacerbates my condition. I know that skipping meals and refusing to take medication makes me feel this way. I know that I do this to myself. I know. But this is me. This is what I do to myself as I try to take on each day. This is the way I stretch myself thin for no reason other than because some days I don't want to be better. I just want to be. I want to stay up late and work on Corpse Girl's requests. My body's need for sleep doesn't come before my ambitions. That's me when I stay up till 5 every damn night. I want to eat only when necessary because when I'm slim, I look beautiful. I want to be beautiful just like her. Who the fuck is her? Who is her? I know you're not talking about Aoi. I want to skip my medication because taking the same pills every day is a hassle and expensive, and I question whether I really need them anymore. If I can just stay at home like this, I don't need the medication. I even came out to the balcony, and that counts as being outside, so why do I need to take the pills? It's true that when I skip a few days, I end up like this. I try to convince myself that I'm fine, that I'm fixed, like I was some broken thing that has been magically repaired. But I end up staying inside all day with the curtain shut and my eyes locked on a screen. I know that when I stay on top of my medication, I can go to work in the park and the library without a second thought. I can get on the train and not worry about strangers breathing on me or touching me. I can go to the convenience store and leisurely look around. I even went to that restaurant last week and read a book while eating dinner, and no one even tried to cut me or abduct me. And no one tried to strangle themselves in front of me and Yuriko. Can I really only go out and do those normal things because of some tiny pills that a doctor said I need? Or can I do those things because I'm actually better now? Maybe I was never unwell in the first place. Not irrational, just cautious, careful, concerned. I realize that my mug is empty when I bring it to my lips and taste nothing but the slightly waxy, unpleasant sensation of smudged lipstick. Well, I've been outside for long enough anyway. I'll go inside since it's getting late. Plus, I have the feeling that someone on the street below has been watching me and is waiting to climb up onto my balcony. Why would you think that, though? Wow, it looks really pretty. I enter my apartment, set the mug aside, and retreat into my bedroom. My phone is where I left it, sitting face up and begging for my undivided attention. I snatch it up, unlocking the screen. I'm greeted by the last webpage I left open. It's my custom-made news alert for obituaries. From tomorrow morning, I'll be anxiously awaiting the news of my latest victim's fate. I timestamped the photo with tomorrow's date, June 5th, 9:01 a.m. The unlucky twin has already received the photo. I sent it out earlier today. After sending a photo, I always hide the burner phone out in the unused shed behind my apartment building. Getting the phone into the shed this morning was rather difficult. I had to cover up my face and hands with some old clothes, and I waited until nobody was in sight before dashing as fast as I could. It took me a good 10 minutes to collect myself inside the shed before I could rush back to my apartment and lock the door behind me. I thought she throws her stuff into the dumpster at that one place. I don't think anyone tried to follow me. However, I know that I'm going to need to retrieve the phone again tomorrow and dispose of it. I'll check for a reply from the victim, of course. Not that they ever reply. Then I'll destroy the SIM and discard the phone like I always do. It might be difficult to get out there to the shed again. On top of that, I really should go to the office. Oh, and then there's one more thing I'm supposed to do tomorrow. Kojiro wants to meet for coffee. I'm not so deluded to think I can pull off all those escapades tomorrow in my current state. I resigned myself to teaching for the bottle of medication on my dresser. Maybe another week of taking these pills won't be so bad. They tend to increase my appetite, which is really annoying. It's a constant struggle to try and ignore the hunger that tears at my stomach. And it doesn't help that they wreak havoc on my libido. I never know what to expect. Sometimes I can look at those photos of Aoi on my phone and feel absolutely nothing. Other times I can simply be scrolling through noise while standing on the train and feeling overwhelming urge to explode. I do my best to dismiss my doubts and fears as I swallow 2 of the tiny tablets. I follow up with a sip of water from the bottle kept next to my bed, and I fight the urge to retch. I'll take a shower to freshen up. After that, I should curl up in bed and read. I need to conserve my strength for tomorrow, so an early night is in order. Maybe tomorrow is the day I'll finally be better. You're welcome, Jason. June 5th, Friday morning.
Where the hell were you yesterday?
Did you miss me?
Nah, just glad you haven't bit the dust yet.
That's so sweet.
Tomoe leans in close to me, almost uncomfortably
Listen,
so.
have you had any trouble with Corpse Girl?
No, I think I'm in the clear.
Well, I guess the time marked on the photo has long passed. Maybe you really are safe.
Yeah. Thanks, though,
Thanks for what?
for thinking of me.
Ah, shut up.
Tomoe's face is glowing red with embarrassment. Despite our differences, our interactions regarding Corpse Girl have helped us bond a little. I'm not counting on Tomoe, and having a lasting friendship. Even just quiet peace might be expecting too much. I think it's in Tomoe's nature to want to pick fights with people, regardless of whether she's close to them or not. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up quarreling again, no matter how much we learn to respect each
I'm at
other.
my desk if you need me, but don't bother me, you know?
She waves and leaves that cryptic statement in the air behind her. I return my attention to my computer and mark a few tasks on my list as completed. The next person to waddle up to my desk and interfere with my work is Shinya.
You weren't in yesterday?
Nope.
Are you well?
Yep.
Okay. I've been meaning to speak to you about Sato.
Aoi?
Yes, the thing is, I'm kind of in deep water because of her not showing up to
Forgot
work.
about that.
And then resigning immediately.
Shit. I was supposed to talk to you about that, actually. It kind of slipped my mind.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, Shinya. It's my fault, really. I hassled you to get Aoi a job.
No. I didn't exercise due diligence. I really should have made her come in for an interview. Or I should have spoken to her myself to see if her heart was really in it.
When you put it that way...
I'm not trying to be callous, but what he said makes sense.
Listen, you couldn't have known it, but Allie struggles a bit day to day. I'll just say she has some anxiety issues and leave it at that.
Anxiety, huh?
Don't tell anyone I said that. I was under the impression she's been doing a lot better, but maybe I was wrong.
I guess we all have our hidden struggles, right?
Right.
If only he knew. Then again, maybe Shinya struggles too. Maybe dating Tomoe is his cry for help. Maybe he's going to snap one day and come into the office with a knife. Or maybe he'll discover Corpse Girl's website and request Katoma Ida's death in retaliation for ending his career. Who knows? I can't read this guy as well as I initially thought. For the longest time, I was under the impression he had a crush on me, so what would I know?
Anyway, I hope Sato feels better soon. Maybe she'll find a job that suits her one day.
Maybe.
Say, seeing as we're friends now and all, would you mind if I ask you a, personal question?
That depends on what it is.
It's related to, intercourse?
Bro. Bro, that's awkward coming from him. It's awkward in general, but coming from him, it's awkward. And then he's bringing it up like this, which doesn't help. Like, if he said it with just, like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. What the hell is he about to ask? What the hell is he about to ask, chat? Is it about Tomoe and him? I don't want to know about any of that. My face scrunches up at the word. I don't like the direction this conversation is heading in.
Shouldn't this be something you talk to your girlfriend about?
See? Girlfriend is also bolded. Maybe it's because it's like corpse girl, so anytime girl, the word girl is mentioned, they like do that or something. I don't know.
Yes, you're right. But I can't actually speak to her.
I don't want to hear about your circumcision or lack thereof, Shinya. You're gonna have to talk to Tomoe about that.
You're really the only other friend I have, so...
Shinya's face takes on a dark expression that's far more depressing than what he just said. I feel bad for the guy.
Well, what's the question?
Oh, if, hypothetically speaking, if someone pressures you into...
She's pressuring him.
You know...
Tell her ass no. The fuck?
Sex?
His face turns red in an
Yes.
instant.
That. If someone pressures you into it and you really don't want to do it, what should you do?
You tell them fucking no. What do you mean?
Say no. Firmly and loudly. No one should make you do things you don't want to do.
Tomoe about to beat your ass again, Noriko. I don't know if you should say that.
Yes. Of course.
I
feel that my answer didn't give Shinya the comfort he's obviously seeking.
Is Tomoe pressuring you into going all the way?
No, of course not. She would never... Never mind. It was foolish of me to bring up this topic. I'm really sorry, Noriko. Please, forgive my lack of professionalism.
Shinya bows to me deeply, his face parallel to the floor. He quickly turns and scuttles away before I get the chance to say anything else. What was that all about? Could Tomoe be pressuring him? I wouldn't put it past her, but something doesn't feel right. She seems really smitten with him. Would she really push him like that? Maybe it's guilt from not being able to prevent his career going down the toilet, but I feel like I should try and do something to help him. I watch Shinya get on the elevator, and once the double doors close, I get up from my desk and scoot over to Tomoe's workstation.
Hey, can I have a minute?
This is weird. Normally I come to bother you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Have you and Shinya ever gone all the way?
Damn, you're just asking him just outright, huh?
Huh? We've only been together for, what, a week? You think I'm some sort of slut?
So who the fuck is trying to pressure him then?
Hey, don't answer that! Look, not that it's your business, but... No, we haven't.
Then what is he talking
Shinya's
about?
sweet. He's old-fashioned, you know. He wants to really get to know me before we go down that road.
Oh, girl, he cheating on you with somebody then, because who is he talking about?
And I'm happy to wait. The last few guys I dated only ever wanted one thing from me. And that gets old real fast, you know?
Okay, so he's cheating.
Okay, I believe you.
Why are you asking me anyway? Did Shinya say something to you?
No, I was curious, that's all.
You think we're real friendly now, don't ya? Well, I don't mind some girl talk. Come talk to me anytime.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Tomoe waggles her fingers in a goodbye wave, and I turn to my desk. Is that how she waved? If I take Tomoe at her word, which I find myself doing increasingly often, then she's not trying to get Shinya to do anything he's uncomfortable with. So that can only mean one thing. Someone else is pressuring Shinya. But the guy admitted to me only today that his only friends are Tomoe and myself, so who was he talking about when he brought up the subject? Oh my gosh, is he talking about that Ida bitch? He's sleeping with the manager lady. I'm a little worried that I haven't received a news alert for an obituary today. My latest victim, that twin woman, had her photo timestamp set to 9:01 a.m. this morning. If my method worked like it has the last few times, then she would be well and truly dead by now. She should have slit her own throat, or someone mysterious should have come along and slit it for her. It's not like I've managed to identify how Corpse Girl's power works. I'm no closer to figuring out why her victims die. All I know is that they do die, and yet I can't find any matching obituaries for the day. I've tried searching manually too. I can't always rely on my automatic filters to get it right. I've scoured every source I can find and have come up with nothing. It's possible that she hasn't killed herself yet. It's possible that she's planning to do it. Or maybe someone else is still plotting to kill her on Corpse Girl's behalf. It's also possible that this time my victim won't die. Depressingly, that puts me back at square one. My winning streak will be over before it really begins if the corpse photo has no effect. I make a mental note to discard the burner phone when I get home. I somehow forgot to get rid of it on my way to work, being so absorbed in my strict morning routine. It's not too late. Barely 24 hours have passed since I sent out the photo. I'm not straying too far away from my modus operandi.
You came. Mad.
Oh, I forgot about this. I thought she was just here, like, just chilling. Oh god. That familiar halting voice snaps me out of my thoughts. Kojiro stands before me, wearing slightly cleaner clothes than the last time we met. It's very possible that he interpreted this meetup as a date and decided to wear his absolute best outfit. The smell of the morgue is only faint upon him. Ugh! Thanks to the desperate cover-up scent of strong cologne. Ew!
Hi.
Can I sit?
Please.
Go wash your balls, dude. Kojiro pulls up a chair and sits across from me. He's relaxed and awkward all at once. His tall, lanky form doesn't really seem to fit with the tiny, cozy cafe he selected as our meeting point.
Waiting long?
No, not really.
Great. Ordered yet?
No. What do you recommend?
No.
House blend. Fantastic. They roast it here. Also, the chocolate gâteau is amazing.
He reminds me of somebody.
I'll order 2 slices.
Thank you, but I'm not hungry. Coffee is fine.
Roger that.
The waitress eventually comes around and Kojiro places our order in fluent French. I think the waitress is taken aback as she bows politely and humbly asks him to repeat himself in Japanese. Once our order is settled, Kojiro leans forward and looks into my eyes.
You wear glasses?
I subconsciously reach a hand to my face and check if I'm indeed wearing glasses. Of course I'm not.
No? Why would you say that?
Kojiro leans back casually and
Couldn't
shrugs.
remember. Maybe you had them on last time.
Last time? Is he referring to when we met at the
I've
library?
never worn glasses. Sorry.
What is he talking about?
Don't be sorry. Just making conversation. This place is great, right?
This is why I don't like small talk. Like, this is a prime example of why. Oh, you wear glasses? No? What made you ask that? Oh, maybe you were wearing it last time. Huh. No, I've never worn glasses. Oh, this place is great, right? Like, no. This place isn't great. I want to go home now. It's true that the cafe possesses a quiet, comfortable atmosphere. The smell of freshly roasted coffee lingers in the air, and the display of various cakes at the front counter doesn't make me ill. I can make out the faint sound of acoustic music in the background with vocals in what I presume to be French. All in all, it's a nice place. Kojiro chose well.
Is this place expensive? I just don't have much money, that's all.
He's paying. The fuck? You're not spending a dime. He's paying. The fuck he think this is? He's already weird. He's making weird-ass small talk that doesn't make sense. Pretending like you wear glasses and shit. Where did he get that from? Nobody knows. Maybe he was talking about some other bitch he was just with. He's paying, just for that alone.
Don't worry, it's on me.
Yeah, you invited us here. Fuck you thought this was.
How's work? The bank, right?
Your tie isn't even fully done. That shit's loose and all the way down to your fucking navel. I cocked my head to the side. Did I ever tell him what I do for work? I don't recall saying anything on the subject.
I work at the head office for Temujin, not in an actual bank.
That's so. Huh. Read your profile wrong.
I relaxed somewhat at his explanation. Of course he would have read my noise profile before meeting up with me. That's pretty normal. I don't keep much personal information on there, but it's true that my workplace is listed. Our conversation is put on hold as the waitress returns with 2 cups of coffee and a single slice of chocolate gâteau. The cake is delicate and moist, and my stomach growls in betrayal of my convictions. Kojiro thanks the waitress in French, and she once again bows in embarrassment and takes her leave.
A bite?
He scoops up a section of the cake with his fork and holds it out to me. I wave a hand politely and shake my head.
Oh well.
He takes a bite and looks immensely satisfied with his choice of
Could
dessert.
eat if you wanted. You're skin and bones.
Okay. Noriko, I'm gonna need you to go home.
Excuse me?
Just saying, could stand to gain some weight.
Your dick could stand to gain a few inches, but we're not talking about that, are we? The nerve of him. Who would say that to a young woman?
I'll have you know that I eat perfectly well. Think...
That's right. Stick your finger out, Noriko.
Whoa. Sorry. Wasn't trying to be mean. You're gorgeous. Just saying, some cake wouldn't hurt.
Shut the fuck up. You smell like dead bodies. I'm gorgeous? I feel a little flushed and I look down at my phone to avoid Kojiro's warm gaze.
Try the coffee, please.
I reach for the cup in front of me, more due to the pleasant aroma than Kojiro's suggestion. I take a sip. It's been served at the perfect drinking temperature and it's absolutely delightful. Rich, delicate. I could drink this all day. I've probably been wasting my time drinking canned coffee. This is the real deal.
Thoughts?
For the first time since Kojiro arrived, I smile. She's pissing me off. Like, he just said that to you and you're sitting here doing what he says and smiling. Like, if he talks shit to you, that's on you then. How about that? I'm done defending this bitch.
It's wonderful.
It's wonderful. No, you're pissing me off.
Right? I like your smile.
You still smell like morgue. This guy's really laying it on thick. I didn't come here to be swooned. Still, the praise is kind of nice, even if he is just trying to play me with the oldest lines in the book. I figure I should switch the subject to encourage him to stop flirting.
So, how long have you worked in the morgue?
Wow. Good question.
Yeah, 'cause you smell like it.
Okay, let's see. 34 now. Started there at 22.
Noriko, how old are you?
Damn. 12 years. Never thought about it. Shit, I'm old.
Yeah, you're old. No offense, Nocturne. I'm just kidding.
No, not at all. You're older than I expected, but really, it's no big deal.
I said that because I know you're going to say something. Regardless of if I said that, you're going to be like, well, if he's old, then I guess I'm ancient. I already know what you're about to say.
How old are you? Can I ask that?
Yeah, how old is she? She's probably like 22.
I don't mind. I'm 20.
What? Bitch, you can't even legally drink. You can't even rent a car, bitch. I'm gonna need you to go home. There is a 15-year age difference right here, which is cool, but like, maybe if you could legally rent a car, but like, maybe if you could drink, but like,
Phew. Okay. Right.
you didn't even know how old she was. She could have been 17. He got to go. He gots to go.
Is that an issue?
It should be an issue for you. Ah! This whole scene's making me throw up inside.
No, of course not. You're mature for your age, or I'm out of touch.
No, she's not. She's 20. She wouldn't even, like, if she went to college, she wouldn't even be out of college by now, dude. She wouldn't have even graduated college by now if she went to a 4-year university and gotten, like, an actual, like, major degree.
You're out of touch.
I can't help but
Wow.
giggle.
Okay.
He laughs it off, but I wonder if I did hit a nerve.
Would you date an older guy?
And there it is, straight to the point. How do I answer a question like that? I would say fucking no. I mean, there's a ton of reasons, even aside from his age. Because I don't necessarily think there's any wrong with, like, having an age gap or whatever, but I feel like in this case, it's a little weird because she's 20. She's of age. It's not illegal, but I don't see why you would want to date somebody that can't drink, can't rent a car, wouldn't be out of college, and you're damn near, like, you're almost 40. You smell like morgue. You insulted her about her weight. Your outfit looks like shit. You're not that cute, if I'm being honest. You're not. Your eyes are pretty. Your hair color's cool. Nice glasses, but I mean, aside from that, you don't got much going for you. You're kind of fucking weird. You didn't even know how old she was. That's something you probably should have asked. I don't know. I mean, you're just fucking weird. Like,
Good question. I've got no issue with age, but I don't really know if you're my type. And if I can be honest, there is someone I have feelings for already.
then why the fuck did you come here? Which, she might not have thought that it was a date, but that just goes back to my point about her being young as fuck. So she probably didn't think of it like that.
That's so. Unrequited love, huh?
Something like that.
Props can't compete with that. Well, that's okay. I mean, you're stunning. Out of my league.
Ew, he
Thrilled
reminds
to
me
be
of somebody,
friends if
guys.
nothing else.
He reminds me of somebody.
Friend sounds nice.
Mad.
He raises his coffee cup in a toast and takes a sip. Maybe I had him wrong. He might be a bit more mature than I gave him credit for. I don't think so. If he can take rejection without pressing the point, that speaks a lot about his character.
So, corpse girl.
Can he take rejection, though? I don't know. They always pretend like they can until they get mad about it afterwards.
Interesting, right? How does she do it? The photos, the killings, all without knowing the Vic's name.
Yeah.
Wonder what her death count is.
3, 4, if I'm lucky. I try not to say this aloud.
Eiichi Hanada. Car crash. Cut the brake line. Drugged.
I have no idea. Sorry.
But you requested his death.
Yes.
I did lead him to believe that. I'll have to continue to go along
And
with it.
for no personal reason?
That's right.
Brutal. Don't request my death, okay?
We'll see.
His face lights up almost as if he's impressed with the ambiguous answer. Excited
Maybe I
even.
should try the site. Request a death. Know anyone who deserves it?
Sorry, not off the top of my head.
Neither. Maybe you should request me. I'm dying to know how it goes down.
You know, maybe you shouldn't mess with this stuff. What if you really ended up dead?
I can protect myself. I mainly want a corpse photo. How does she do it? Oh, by the way,
How does
you
she
read that
do
book I
it?
gave you?
You mean Strange Flower?
Bingo.
I'm halfway through it.
Wow, fair effort. It's long. Thoughts?
It's interesting, I won't lie.
No, Belle Sinclair is a sicko, right?
Right. He's not all there.
Halfway through, huh? So, has he dined with the dead?
Yeah. Who was it? His school teacher, I think. He dug up her body 2 days after she died and then dressed her in his mother's Sunday best.
It's giving TCM.
Yeah, Took the corpse out for Italian? I can imagine the waiter's reaction. Ah, classic.
Kojiro seems to really enjoy reminiscing about the book. The story is definitely interesting, but the way he's laughing at it makes me a little worried. Then again, the guy works in a morgue, so maybe the whole scenario is just comical to him.
Oh, that's it there.
It takes me a second to realize what he's pointing at. Sure enough, the book in question is sticking out of the top of my bag.
Pass it here. I want to show you a funny passage.
I nod and reach for the book. I pull the massive tome from my handbag with a fair amount of effort. The book comes free, but it snags on the bag zipper and causes some of the contents to fly out.
Whoa!
A few personal belongings fall to the floor with a clatter. I notice my lipstick, lip gloss, notepad, and pen hit the cafe's tiled floor. Kojiro comes around to my side of the table and helps me pick up my things. He pauses when his hands grapple with another book that has fallen underneath Strange Flower.
False photography?
I'm so sick of you, Noriko.
What's this?
I quickly reach for the book and try to snatch it from his grasp.
It's nothing.
Kojiro's quick, and he instinctively avoids my desperate grab. He holds the book aloft and continues reading the cover.
Huh. English? A comprehensive history of photo manipulation.
He returns to his seat and flips through the pages as I finish packing my belongings away. I bow my head silently, waiting for his judgment.
You can read this?
Only a little.
Oh, this is tough. My English isn't good. Thought it was French at first. Huh. These images.
Kojiro suddenly snaps the book closed and looks at
I
me.
figured it out.
I brace myself for his inevitable accusation.
Corpse Girl fakes the photos. The photos aren't from the future. Like that was ever possible. Photo is fake. Timestamp is fake.
He's correct, but will he go back to assuming that I'm Corpse Girl?
Hey, why do you have this book? Are you editing photos?
I mean, I have an interest in it, but that's all.
This book is old. Doubt the techniques are useful anymore. Still, it's interesting. My theory. Thoughts?
About Corpse Girl faking the photos?
Bingo.
I don't know. Sure, it's possible. But can anyone fake a photo so realistically?
Realistically? Do you know her photos are realistic?
Thinking quickly, I snap back with an answer.
You sent me that copy of Eiichi Hanada's corpse photo. The one Corpse Girl apparently produced.
True.
It was good, right? Pretty convincing.
Very convincing. Is photo manipulation that good?
I suppose if someone skilled enough was doing it.
If it's not photo manipulation, then one more theory.
What is it?
Maybe the subject in the photo is a corpse.
I'm confused. Of course it's a corpse. What's your point?
Sorry, hear me out. It's a photo of a real corpse. Just not the victim's corpse. Corpse Girl acquires a real corpse, dresses it up, just like in Strange Flower.
Yeah, see, I think he's going to be the one that kind of gives her the idea of what to do and how to send the body to Emmy's apartment. Because remember at the beginning of the game, Emmy opened the she opened the door and her corpse was just laying there, like on some sort of like cart. So I think she starts getting those ideas from him. He might maybe even ends up helping her with it. I don't know.
She makes it look like the Vic. It's convincing because it's real. No photo manipulation.
Huh, I see.
Immediately my mind starts to kick into high gear. Kojiro has unknowingly presented me with an unprecedented idea. What if Corpse Girl does get real corpses? What if she dresses them up, wounds them, makes them look like a carbon copy of the victim? Then she holds a photography session to capture the magic. The realism will be amazing. It will be way more convincing than manipulating a photo, even though I've become pretty good at that. It'll be the next step in realism. It's sure to convince victims to kill themselves. If Corpse Girl's victims can be relied upon to kill themselves, then I don't have to continually question the cause of death. I wouldn't need to worry about whether some mysterious third party is wandering around, slaying people on Corpse Girl's behalf. All of the deaths would be caused by suicide. It would be predictable. Conquering victims would simply be a matter of forging a convincing enough corpse replica. But the legwork involved in acquiring corpses would be, that's it. The answer's sitting right in front of me. With a smudge of chocolate cake on his chin and an empty coffee cup resting in his hand.
Say, hypothetically, would it be easy for Corpse Girl to even have access to dead bodies? Legal ramifications aside, Could she possibly have a source of cadavers to desecrate at will?
Yeah, it's not impossible. Take someone like me. I have the morgue. I'm there alone, mostly. Someone like Corpse Girl makes me an offer. I'd give away spare corpses, no problem.
He knows that she's Corpse Girl. He's not. I don't think he's that stupid.
Of course, I could get busted. It's not about losing my job. I'm not going to prison. The price would have to be right. But that's just me. Employees in other morgues, well, can't speak for them.
Interesting. So you would willingly work with Corpse Girl if the price was right?
Yeah, I've said it before. Big fan. I support her work. It's fascinating. If she really is using cadavers to make photos, then, well, I'm offended she didn't come to me for help.
This is amazing. Oh my gosh. I never imagined this meeting would be so lucrative. If I want to get my hands on all the corpses I'll ever need, I can just ask him here and now. I find myself breathing heavily, and I notice that my cheeks are warm and my head feels slightly airy. It all comes down to whether or not I really want to step up my game. The way things are, well, the twin woman, my latest victim, doesn't seem to have given up the ghost. Maybe I'm being impatient, or maybe my work just isn't ghost frog isn't as convincing and powerful as I want it to be. Then there are cases of the previous victims. Akane Suramaki killed herself, there's no doubt about it. But Eiichi Hanada, it's highly possible his car wreck truly was accidental. I may not have had a hand in that after all. Ruri Hatano, my first ever conquest, the cause of her death still eludes me. There's no way she could have killed herself in the position her body was discovered in. She's the whole reason that I started suspecting someone else's involvement in the first place after all. So there's one definite suicide, one potential murder, and one death that was an accident, a traffic collision that happened to coincide with the date I wanted the victim to die. Statistically, there's no way to know how Corpse Girl's power actually works. It's almost like deaths are just caused at random, and when you pile in the countless failures I've encountered over the past year, well, my success ratio isn't very impressive. If I could truly compel victims to simply kill themselves, then it would take the guesswork out of the whole thing, that's for sure. With Kojiro's help, I could acquire cadavers and make them look like my victims. The work would be completely different to photo manipulation. There will be gore involved, no doubt about it, and it'll take a steady hand to makeup artistry and access to clothing props. Then there's lighting to consider and backdrops. It's one thing to take an image from the database of the deceased and have a corpse splattered on the pavement ready to go. It's an entirely different thing to have to drag a body out of a morgue and plant it in position, then take photos of it. There will be a lot to consider here. It's not a decision I can make lightly. And on top of that, I doubt I have the courage right now to ask Kojiro straight up for his help. But if I do go for it, I'm absolutely positive it will lend a massive amount of credibility to Corpse Girl's mission. The extraordinary realism will pave the road ahead of me with blood.
Finished your coffee?
Oh,
I quickly take a sip and drain the cup.
that was delicious. Thank you for treating me.
Very welcome. Shall we head off?
Yes, let's.
Any plans for the night?
Yes, sorry I can't hang out longer.
No problem. I had fun.
Kojiro stands up and conjures his wallet. He leaves a few bills on the table and then steps toward me. I stand up too, and playing my best hand, I quickly lean forward and plant a soft kiss on his cheek. Why would you do that? The maneuver is surprisingly difficult thanks to his height, and I don't think I pull it off as gracefully as I had planned.
Thank you for the date. Will I see you again?
I'm disgusted. I give him my best alluring look as I bat my eyelids gently. Girl, you didn't want anything, you didn't... Now she's doing all this because she wants access to corpses.
Yeah, of course.
He slowly rubs his cheek with tender fingers, amazed that I just kissed him.
Bye-bye now.
I spin and make a beeline for the exit. Whore. You're a fucking whore, Noriko. I hope my trembling legs don't betray me as I step out onto the pavement outside. It's not in my nature to try and seduce somebody for my benefit, so much so that my attempt at it has left me feeling rather queasy. Well, that's what you get. I don't know if I pulled it off, but now that I have left the cafe, I can't look back to see what effect I had on Kojiro, if any. I cross the road and a shiver runs down my spine. I hope I'm prepared for what I'm getting myself into. What does it say? Tomoe was right. Wait, why does it... Not it auto-modding you. That's so strange to me that that's so strange that it'll auto-mod mods. Okay. Oh shit, we're at the mall. The weekend is here, and despite my desire to stay inside my apartment with the doors locked and windows closed, I find myself at the mall shopping for a new phone charger. My current charger gave up on me at midnight, and now my phone is running dangerously low on life power. I tried plugging into different outlets. I tried plugging into my laptop, but nothing I did gave my device even the slightest amount of charge. I know. Like, people think YouTube is so strict, but YouTube doesn't even do that. I thought for sure I had a spare charger lying around, but I turned my apartment inside out trying to find it. Couldn't even find the right type in my drawer of burner phones. So either the charger has died, which is the best case scenario, or my phone has become faulty. I hope the latter's not the case because I really can't afford to purchase a new one. Getting it repaired is out of the question. I refuse to hand it over to somebody for a day or two and go without it. So I'm hedging my bets on the issue being with the charger. If I can buy a new one, all my problems should be solved. This is what I tell myself as I scurry through the crowded mall, dodging left and right to avoid careless people trying to bump into me. I feel like she's gonna run into Aoi or something. I know there's an electronics store around here somewhere. Even a discount store will probably have a budget charger that'll still fit my device. I just want to find what I'm looking for and get out of this place. As I blindly navigate the area, I think back to last night when I first noticed my phone was no longer charging. I'd been browsing through the obituary newsfeed, searching desperately for any sign of my latest victim's demise. Oh my gosh, that sound scared the shit out of me. No clues came up. There were countless new obituaries, of course. This is a big country and people die every day, but very few matched the description of my victim. The obituaries that did match had photos included, but none of them looked remotely like the twin woman. It was dead end after dead end. I might have to just accept the fact that this latest request will go unfulfilled. But accepting it makes me angry, very, very angry. I find myself stomping through the mall more often than simply walking. A few people glance at me, but I don't pay heed. I wanted that woman to die. I wanted her twin sister to rejoice or despair at the fact that befell her own flesh and blood. I wanted her to feel the fear of seeing her own corpse in a photo. I wanted her to feel the cold and clammy hands of death tugging at her skirt, whispering to her, inviting her to spiral down and down and down and down. To spiral down and just die, to give up, to die, to spiral down, to die, to spiral out of control. I wanted her to die. I wanted her to die. I wanted her to die. Spiral down, down, down.
Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die?
My head is foggy, my senses blurred, my face hot, my hands cold. I repeat the mantra through gritted teeth.
Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die?
I fall to my knees and scream at the top of my lungs. Girl.
Why didn't you die?
Okay, bitch. You about to look crazy on the next thumbnail. I can tell you that. You about to look real crazy on the next thumbnail. You doing all this, you're about to look kind of crazy.
Why didn't you fucking die?
What the hell?
I thought it was about to say. It was about to say this was all in her head.
Damn, she's having a full meltdown.
Can we get a security guard down here, please? Die, 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 die!
Is she going to kill somebody?
Mom, I'm scared. I'll kill her. I'll find her. I'll find her.
I taste blood in my mouth. My tongue is numb. My teeth chatter. I'll find that twin bitch. I'll find that twin bitch. I'll find that twin bitch. I'll kill her myself. I'll kill her myself. I'll kill her myself.
I'll kill her. I'll kill her.
All right. That's enough.
Not her going to jail. A strong hand pulls at my shoulder and my face hits the ground hard. My arms are restrained behind my back and all I can see in my blurry vision is the checkered tiled floor of the mall. Girl, you over here doing all... I thought you only freak out when you get a kill confirmed. Like, you know, Call of Duty style. You over here doing all this for no damn reason.
You're coming with me.
They need to put you in the loony bin, because what are you doing? My limp form is tugged backward and my head lolls to the side. I shut my I shut my eyes and let the blackness envelop me. Girl, you need to be locked up. Something is not right. A stinging cold ice pack bites against my cheek and rudely awakens me from my stupor. Not you being in the security room, bitch. I don't know where I am. I don't remember why I'm here, but the sudden chill spreading across my face is nice, almost soothing. I realize that somebody, a tall man, is holding the ice pack to my cheek and he motions for me to take hold of it myself. I reach a sluggish hand to grab the ice pack and continue to press it against my skin. The man walks around the chair I'm seated in and stands behind a simple wooden desk to face me.
You can imagine my surprise when I recognized you.
Girl! Your neighbor! Your neighbor's gonna think something's fucking wrong with you now.
Huh?
Opening my mouth in an attempt to talk causes a dull ache in my jaw.
I apologize for treating you so roughly.
Oh, he was the one that locked you up? I thought he was just like, I thought his coworker's the one that brought you in. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing for you. I have secondhand embarrassment.
The only reason I haven't called for the police is because I want to give you the opportunity to calm down and explain yourself.
Yeah. I was wondering why she wasn't in jail. This guy, I know him, but from where? Oh, of course. It took me some time because I'm not used to seeing the security uniform. This is Kenji Ogawa, the very same guy who lives in my apartment building, the nice guy who greets me in the stairwell. The father of sweet little Momo.
Mr. Ogawa?
Now he gonna have to tell Momo to stay away from your crazy ass.
Ah, so you aren't completely out of it.
Where am I?
This is the mall security office. You caused quite a scene, Noriko.
A scene?
You don't remember. Well, give it some time. I'm sure it'll come back to you.
I tried to think hard about the circumstances that led me here. I remember something about visiting the mall to buy a phone charger, but I don't think I ever found the store I was looking for. Some kind of anger or fear or something. Some familiar primal emotion got the better of me.
Listen, Noriko. I've always thought you were a sweet girl. And Momo looks up to you, you know.
Don't have Momo looking up to her.
Please, tell me that you're just not feeling well. Please tell me the things you were screaming aren't true.
Maybe it's like a seizure. The things I was screaming, an image of a smiling woman flashes in my mind. A twin woman with beautiful features and lovely hair. The victim, the one who didn't die. That's right, I remember now. I lost my cool. I became so overwhelmed with frustration that she didn't die. The person said, "Mommy, I'm scared." I must have broken down and unleashed my anger here, right in the mall. Stupid, 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 stupid. This is all because I went outside. I went somewhere I don't normally go. I'm usually fine about going to the office. It's familiar. The convenience store is fine too. In fact, my whole meticulously planned morning routine rarely bothers me. So if you go to a different place, this triggers this. Yeah, you need to stay home, bitch. But the shopping mall, what was I thinking? I haven't been keeping up with my medication, even if I was on top of it. Going somewhere out of my comfort zone is always a risk. Girl, I thought your medication was for your eating. So it's not for your eating, it's for your little outbursts. I need to start regulating my intake. Taking a pill or two every other day or when I feel like it isn't going to help me. Skipping days at a time and just popping a few in my mouth when I need to leave the house isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to follow the guidelines. I need to keep a strict schedule of when I take what. Damn it, Noriko. I'm supposed to be calm at all times. Stoic, unflinching Noriko. What the fuck am I doing?
Noriko, you still look a bit flustered. Do you want to lie down for a bit before talking to me?
Yeah, she need to start using Amazon. She could even DoorDash a fucking charger. Even though I don't think DoorDash was really a thing. When this took place, it seems like this is like the mid-2010s, I'm thinking. But like, she gonna have to figure something out, like, because this isn't it.
No.
Okay. Well, do you want to explain what
I'm
happened?
sure he can give you a charger. You already stealing his internet. You might as well get a charger from him. I'm sure they have plenty in here in the security office.
No.
Probably got some USB-C phone. No, I feel like maybe back then, I don't know if it would have been USB-C.
I never took you for a troublemaker. Please, Noriko. I'm begging you. Don't make me call the police. You were screaming about killing somebody. You were manic. You can't just act like that in public. You scared 100 people just trying to make their way through the mall. You scared me.
A knock at the door causes Kenji to
Ogawa,
flinch.
may I enter?
Yes. Please come in, Mr. Fujikawa.
Oh my gosh, where do I know that name from? The metal door separating the security room from the real world opens with a screech. Okay, I think it's just because I've read that name in like other games. A broad, intimidating man enters a small room and displaces all the air inside. I feel like I'm going to suffocate.
This, sir?
Yes, sir. She's calm now.
Indeed.
The man, who seems to be some sort of detective, looks me up and down with a sour
Miss,
expression.
your name?
I don't answer him.
I see.
Sir, if I may, this is Noriko Kurosawa. She's an acquaintance.
Shut the fuck up, Kenji. What if she doesn't want her name known?
Is that so? An acquaintance? Well, that speaks volumes about your personal life, Ogawa.
You shouldn't have even said anything.
Sir.
Leave us be. I wish to talk to her.
Yes, Mr. Fujikawa.
Kenji bows, his grim smile cracking under fear as he exits the room. The detective, or whatever he is, towers over me. He pulls out a badge from inside his jacket and flashes it
My
at me.
name is Fujikawa. I'm a detective, an investigator for the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department.
No, you're good. I was wondering that. So what would it have been, like micro... What is it called? Micro USB?
You must understand that we take death threats very seriously in the police force.
Huh? Excuse me, but Kenji said he didn't call the police.
Kenji? Ah, Ogawa. Well, never mind what he said.
He said Kenji.
I was here already in regards to another case. I happened to witness your little outburst. Ogawa was kind enough to allow me a moment to interview you personally.
Right. So, what do you want to talk about?
Your outburst, bitch.
Listen, if I were in your shoes, I'd drop the sardonic act. I have reasonable grounds to arrest you here and now.
Bro, hold on. I gotta look something up real quick. Sardonic. Does that mean like nonchalant? Let's see. I like learning new words. Sardonic is an adjective that describes a mocking, cynical, or bitterly ironic tone, expression, or attitude. It often involves a grim kind of humor that shows disrespect, disbelief, or a low opinion of someone or something. Sounds like condescending. Let me see. What are synonyms? Let's see. Cynical, mocking, derisive, scornful, acerbic, mordant, grim, scathing. That's like dry. Okay, so it's not the same as condescending. Condescending is patronizing and talks down to someone. Sardonic is a dark, cynical mockery of the situation itself, often driven by disillusionment rather than arrogance. Okay, I see. Okay. His voice drips with pure venom. This guy isn't joking around. I squirm a little in my seat and remove the cold ice pack from my face.
Miss Kurosawa, would you please explain to me who you are threatening to kill?
A wave of dread washes over me as the reality of my current situation starts to sink in. If I don't fly straight and narrow here, I might be in for a world of trouble.
I apologize for my actions. I wasn't feeling like myself earlier. I regrettably skipped my medication recently.
Ha. The medication excuse. I'll play along. Were you hallucinating then?
No, sir. Not exactly.
I need to come up with something and quickly, or I'm not getting out of here anytime soon.
I recently had an altercation with a coworker about a guy we both like.
Oh my gosh, girl. Are you about to get Tomoe in trouble? I really hope not. But yeah, Bow Wow, I really hope not. The detective rolls his eyes
Go
at me.
on.
I guess I was a little upset about our fight, and really, we're actually quite good friends, so I think a combination of that and missing my medication caused me to get a little too upset and say some things I don't really mean.
What is manic depressive? Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And how do I know you're not
I
dangerous?
don't really like fully understand the concept of being manic either. Like I think of when we were playing Omori and the princess, like it would say that she got like manic when we were fighting her. But she seemed like super excited and happy. But I feel like it can be used in like a manic as like excited and happy way, and like manic in like a depressive kind of way. So it's just like confusing to me. I don't fully grasp it.
Are you carrying any weapons, Miss Kurosawa?
Weapons? No, of course not.
I see. Well, you're going to have to permit me to search your belongings.
You about to find that damn book if you still
You
got it.
understand that I can't allow you to leave until I have established that you're not a threat, right?
The detective lurches forward and roughly grabs my handbag. Damn, you didn't even give her a chance to answer you.
Hey!
He tears it open and rummages around inside. I'm somewhat relieved that I'm traveling lightly today. I even left the 2 books I'm reading at home. Okay, good. I mean, even, yeah, the strange flower one would have been kind of sus too. He finds nothing of interest in the bag, save for one thing, my phone. He taps the screen, toggles the power button, and smacks the phone against his open
Is
palm.
this broken?
I realize that the last drop of battery power must have finally drained. I'm probably lucky for that fact, yes you are. If he found certain things on my phone, I might be in trouble. It's not like I keep corpse photos on there, that's what my collection of burner phones is for, but you be searching obituary shit on there, don't you? But there are certain things that would be incriminating if they fell into his hands. My noise chat log with Kojiro, for starters. And then there are those images of Aoi and Tomoe and that famous singer that had her phone hacked and her private photos uploaded to the... Girl, you got famous singers' nudes on your phone? You have photos of Aoi and Tomoe? So you do like Tomoe. Aoi knows I have her photo. She's okay with it. Tomoe doesn't know about hers. That would be hard to explain. The singer, on the other hand, was part of a big scandal a few months ago. Probably half of Japan has seen her photos. Still, I'd rather keep my personal matters completely private. I don't want this asshole looking into my affairs.
The battery is dead, sir.
Where is your charger, then?
I don't have one with me.
He grunts and throws the phone to me, and I barely manage to catch it with my brittle, skeletal, clumsy fingers. He's being a dickhead.
Wait here. I need to make a call.
He leaves the room unceremoniously, and I hear the scraping shriek of a steel deadbolt locking the formidable door behind him. I breathe out and try to calm my nerves. I look down at the phone in my hand and see my mirror image counterpart peering at me in the black reflection. I don't look as good as I normally do. My makeup is smudged, which is strangely becoming more and more common for me. I think I've gained some weight, my gaunt face seems fuller somehow, and my prominent cheekbones are softer. This girl staring back at me, she's not wholly familiar. Is this Noriko Kurosawa? Is this Corpse Girl? I look like some aberration, some sickening concoction of myself, and some person I don't fully recognize. Manic depressive is being incredibly hyper and uncontrolled. Is being in an incredibly hyper and uncontrolled manner, and then quickly switch over to a depressed-like state of very low energy. The manic state can be both a positive or negative energy. In this case, negative as her anger took over. Oh. I don't understand how I could have gained weight. I've been eating less. Maybe the canned coffee I consume religiously contains more calories than I realize. I'll need to cut down immediately. A sour taste rolls around in my tongue and I swallow it reluctantly. I feel ill at the sight of myself. The steel door swings open and Fujikawa stomps in like an angry toddler.
Well, the precinct claims you don't have a prior record, Miss Kurosawa.
Not him sounding disappointed.
That's good news for you, I'm sure. But it's a fucking pain in the ass for me.
Tough titty. I flinch at his apparent anger and recoil slightly
You're
in my
free
chair.
to go. However, I'll remember you. Another incident like this, and I'll have you in for a psychological assessment faster than you can blink.
I can do nothing but nod as a wave of relief washes over me.
Get your things and get out of here. Oh, and for the love of God, go eat something. You look like a starving child.
That's really mean. Fujikawa spins on his heel with force and once again leaves me sitting alone. I take a minute to collect my thoughts before picking up my belongings and shoving them into my handbag. As I leave the security office, I spot Kenji standing outside the door. He bows his head
Take
meekly.
care, Noriko.
Yeah.
He doesn't lift his head as I walk away. Damn, I feel bad for Kenji. He like, damn, I done got involved in all this bullshit. Okay, this is when it first switched to her. So much for stoic, unflinching Noriko. Remember stoic, unflinching Noriko? It's a really pretty picture, by the way. I've got to get a screenshot of that. This is her, weak of flesh and weak of will. Weak, weak, weak. Noriko can't control her emotions. Noriko can't face the world outside without the help of peppy pink pills. Noriko, Noriko, Noriko. She keeps calling herself that. I keep calling myself that. Oh my gosh, what is happening to the screen? But I'm more than that, more than her. I'm corpse girl. I'm bigger than the frail body before me. What do my looks matter in the grand scheme of things? What does my ego matter? I want to be beautiful, thin, gorgeous. Kojiro called me gorgeous. It made me feel good. What the hell? But that doesn't matter. None of it matters. Corpse girl matters. She will succeed and the world will continue to spin. I need to gain weight or lose weight. I need to look like Aoi with her small frame and cute features. And that bust is too hard to look away from. Yeah, she's like obsessed with this girl. So that is who she wants to look like. For what reason, I personally don't fucking know. Honestly. Oh my gosh, that game made me want to throw up. I never finished it and I really want to play it on the channel. Cause after I played through the first like part and it got to like the end of that part and then it like started, I was like, oh hell no. When I see like glitching and that, there's like a word for it, and I've told you guys the word before, but whatever that shit is, I have that. Like technical glitches or shit like glitching or like, ugh, it makes me like sick. I hate it. And that game is nothing but that. Which once again, I don't understand. This is off topic. Like this is, or back on the topic. I don't know why she wants to look like Aoi personally. That's just me though. I need to look like Tomoe with her fuller figure, her obscene fashion sense, and those oddly beautiful eyes that she doesn't deserve. Okay, that one I can understand a little bit more. I need to look like Yuriko with her bad haircut, terrible piercing, and trashy clothes. Bro, who the fuck is Yuriko? Is that her sister? I think that's her sister. I need to look like Mother, who is just like me and Yuriko combined, with her vacant eyes that used to be sparkly and clear, but now just glaze over whenever you try to talk to her. I need to look like Noriko with her dark hair and her intense gaze and her healthy, acceptable frame. I don't need to look like this skeleton, this living corpse. I don't need to look like this physical embodiment of hunger and longing and lust and fear and stress and anxiety and uncertainty and ambition and exhaustion.
Fuck you.
Wait, did that say exhaustion or did I just make that up? Okay, I didn't. Who are you mad at, though? I'm so confused. I curse at the mirror and spit on my own reflection.
Fuck you!
I clench my fists until my nails dig and tear and pierce my flesh, letting blood trickle between my knuckles and drip down to the carpet. Girl, if you don't go take your medicine...
I don't want to be you! I'm better than you! I'm better than you! I'm better than you!
But I am you. I am Corpse Girl. It's what I always wanted. It's that sense of belonging that I always sought. It's that feeling of home that I reclaimed after home was lost. After Mother moved and Yuriko got put on ice, and after I found this apartment that felt so strange at first. This is who I am.
I love your hair, your eyes. I love you. Don't ever leave me. Don't leave.
I raised 2 fingers to my mouth and kissed them gently, then pressed them against the mirror.
I love you. Don't ever change.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go take your medication, girl. June 7th, Sunday morning. Wow. To my absolute delight, I woke up this morning feeling really refreshed. I was worried that my temporary incarceration at the mall would continue to stress me out today. Thankfully, my fears were unfounded. I spent the early morning cleaning up my room. I had to use some elbow grease to get a few specks of blood out of the carpet and to clean a bit of lipstick off my mirror. I even took my medication with a tall glass of water, and I didn't skip the pills I don't like this time. Good. It will be some time before I feel stable, maybe even a few weeks, but the fact that I'm already taking steps forward has done wonders for my mood. I'm proud of you. I'm proud to hear that. Today's a day to stay inside and work on me. I can't have another incident like yesterday. I can't break down in public and put myself at risk. I can't break down at home again and feed on my insecurities and anxieties. I need to be strong for Corpse Girl, for me. With my room now clean, I decide to spend a little time tidying the rest of my apartment. As I work, I make myself a new mental checklist of commitments, Noriko's promise list, if you will. Commitment number 1, I'm not going to lose my shit if a victim doesn't meet their demise. Just because that twin woman didn't kill herself doesn't mean I'm a failure. I had 3 successes before her, and I'll have more successes again. I just need to try harder, work harder, refine my methods, and keep moving forward, and I'm not at a dead end yet. I have a trick up my sleeve after all. Kojiro's connection to the morgue may very well be the ace I need to win. No, stop getting further involved with that. Commitment number 2, I'm going to improve myself. I won't say that I'll fix myself. I'm not broken, not yet. I'm going to improve. I'll keep up with my medication. I'll keep up with my social life. That means keeping in touch with the few friends I have, Aoi, Shinya, and even Tomoe. I'm going to eat a little more, not much more because I want to stay slim, but enough to give me more energy, more motivation. I don't want to be weak anymore. Commitment number 3, the last one. I'm going to get over Aoi. I love her. I've loved her since high school. In those days, she always stood by me. My insecurities and anxieties never pushed her away. She knew what I was going through, what I still go through, and she could relate to me. She has her own compulsions and anxiety to deal with, so I can't lean on her like I used to. Instead, it's my turn to help her out. But I will move on from obsessing over her. She isn't ready for a relationship, and she explained all of the reasons why when she rejected me so long ago. Clinging to the hope that one day we'll be together isn't good for my current state. I need to be moving on, moving forward. I need to let go. She is and always will be my dearest friend. I'll always love her, but I will let her remain as simply my friend, and I will find someone else to call a lover. This last commitment really makes me feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Instead of obsessing over Aoi, spending countless nights lying in bed looking at her photos, thinking about her at odd hours of the day, instead of all that, I'll be able to move on. Even if it takes some time, I'll find someone who wants to be with me. There are plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. I can't say there's anyone in particular I have my eye on just yet. My social circle is pretty limited after all. I think that's it. Yeah. I think that's it. Let me see. I think that is it. Yep. That's the one. Let me see something. It's that uncanny valley shit, I think. Not quite though. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like certain things that it's really like that Doki Doki Literature Club, like that exact type of stuff. No. I can't say there's anyone in particular I have my eye on yet. Oh, I already read that. Shinya's a guy I'm simply not interested in. There's no spark there and never will be. Tomoe, as irritating as I find her, is oddly alluring to me. I don't like her clothes or makeup or the whole aesthetic she has built for herself, but some part of me would kill to spend a passionate night with her. Then there's Kojiro, that weird, awkward, strange alien creature that I just can't wrap my head around. He said I'm gorgeous, he really said that, but he's too weird. I feel like he's the kind of guy that would stalk you and stab you if you ever broke up with him. Yes. Yes. That's the most spot-on thing you said this whole time. Yes. For now, I can't think of anyone I would seriously pursue, but I'll give it some time. I have all the time in the world. I mean, honestly though, you wouldn't be able to do anything with Shinya or Tomoe because they're in a relationship, and even if they broke up, if you consider them to be friends, wouldn't it be weird for you to like get with one of them afterwards? I don't think you should do that. I find myself smiling as I finish tidying up the apartment. Having a nice, clean place to live really does help to lift the spirits. Unfortunately, I still haven't managed to get rid of that lingering scent of mold that always wafts around. It's a musty odor that seems to be ingrained in the very walls of the apartment building, for at least as long as I've lived here. I know it's not coming from my apartment because it's pretty easy to smell from downstairs too, and as far as I can tell, my place is completely mold-free. I might not be the best at cleaning, but if nothing else, I keep disgusting mold out of my house. Still, the occasional odor aside, my place is clean and cozy now. I lay down on the couch and stretch my body, letting my taut muscles stiffen and then relax. The day is still early and it Feels good that all my chores are already complete. The icing on the cake is the fact that Corpse Girl has 2 new requests sitting patiently in her inbox. I logged in earlier and saw them, but decided to sort out my cleaning first. Now I can reward myself by spending the rest of the day working on the new requests. I can hardly contain my excitement at the prospect. 2 requests to work on is better than I could hope for, and I'm sure at least one of these new victims will fall. I feel like it's going to be Emmy. And maybe the girl from her job. I don't know yet. I don't know if we're caught back up to that part yet. My positive attitude will go a long way to ensuring my success this time. Unable to restrain myself anymore, I snatch up my laptop from its charging point next to the couch. I flip open the lid and gaze at the photos that I downloaded earlier. My 2 new victims, fresh blood. Who the fuck is this? The first is an older male, maybe in his 50s, typical businessman type. He's 50? He looks like Gerber, baby. He might as well be a clone of every other nondescript man you see on the subway, at the supermarket, on TV. If I had to guess, I'd take a leap and say his miserable wife wants him out of the picture. Maybe she's unhappy with their finances, or she's having an affair, or she's just tired of his clone face and his clone personality. Regardless, someone wants this unremarkable man removed from the face of this unremarkable world. The second victim is much, much more interesting. 2 things strike me as noteworthy about this photo. Firstly, the cleavage, of course. Who the fuck is this? Secondly, the image is a photograph of a photograph. Somebody has snapped a picture of an actual physical photo and uploaded it to the site. The photograph is in good condition, as though its owner values it above all else. A signature is scribbled across it in white ink. It's an autograph photo of someone who's perhaps moderately famous. I don't recognize the woman in question, and the signature is such a mess that I can't make out even a single kanji in her name. Regardless, I'd be willing to bet that a disgruntled fan is requesting her death. If she's an idol or a singer or an actor, it wouldn't be unheard of for something like this to happen. How'd they get her number, though? A fanboy gets to meet her a few times, they shake hands at events, whatever, he asks her out and she politely declines. And then the obsession begins. If the fanboy can't have her, no one can. Kill her, kill her. Well, that's the theory I slowly piece together as I examine some of the finer details of the photo. The reasons behind the request don't matter, they never matter. I'll kill them all the same. I'm going to work on the woman's photo first. I'll timestamp her photo with tomorrow's date and send it to her this afternoon. That should give her about 24 hours to give up on life and light herself on fire. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll do the same with the businessman. I'll give him a timestamp set 24 hours from when I send the photo. It'll be kind of fun to schedule 2 deaths to occur around the same time. It'll make tomorrow a very exciting day. Will it though? What if you don't reach that? Yes, I am going to play it when I'm done with this. Yeah, I remember you said you were going there, right, for your grandma? With my goal set, I load up the database of the deceased and get to work. June 8th, Monday evening. I'm actually going to stop it here. I'm going to save it here, and then we're going to jump into TCM, actually, because I didn't want to play. I mean, we've played for like 2.5 hours, so. But this is a good stopping point because it's the next, like, a new day, so. She's proud of herself. I don't know how good it is for her to schedule 2 deaths around the same time. She could be losing her mind double time. All right, Twitch, as you guys know, just, stick around. But I need to do a separate stream for YouTube. I separate my games typically, especially when it's like a story mode game. I don't like putting it in the same stream as like a multiplayer game because I do playlists on my YouTube channel, and when people go to those playlists, I like for them to only just be able to watch that game and not see like other games mixed into the video. But on Twitch, I just do whatever the hell. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see what the title screen's looking like. Yeah, for those of you that missed it, he's on here now, which I thought was interesting. That's how I knew he was probably gonna start helping her. I knew from last time too, when it was just her. I was like, why is she's in a morgue, basically, so. All right, I am going to end the stream on YouTube. So, yeah. I don't want to do the ending soon screen on here, but I'm whatever. YouTube, goodbye. I'm switching to TCM now. There's not going to be an ending soon screen. I'm just going to end it here for you guys. And then I'm going to switch it to the TCM stream in a second. I have to reschedule it though, because it accidentally started the TCM stream that I had scheduled. But yeah, thank you for the 6 likes over there, guys. I appreciate it. All right, ending it now. I gotta go ahead and get this